Welcome back to Hot Take Sports episode 108.
Are you sure about that?
Yes,
Nope.
we're sure
Yes.
about that.
Good.
How are you doing today, Leo?
Good. Tomorrow is technically my Friday since I'm on 410, so it's a vibe.
W. I'm thinking about making tomorrow my Friday too. Nah, it's not gonna happen.
Carl's not
I'm
gonna
just
have
gonna
class
say,
on
I'm
Friday.
like-
You'll be fine.
What?
So Carl won't have class Friday. You'll be fine
We have Zoom class. No, I need to go to class Friday, but that's okay.
if you have it.
I'll have it. What?
Clayton, how you doing?
We're doing all right. I found out yesterday if the government shuts down, I don't get my stipend, so that kind of sucks. But
Well, that's dumb.
I mean, other than that, we're living. I mean,
You can't stop that.
Ranger at the White House. Who's going?
I got nothing. So
My bad.
but took the dub in fantasy this week over a poorly managed team, so always feels good.
Same. I'm kidding. I just clapped you.
Same Clayton.
I apologize. That was unnecessary.
Clayton,
I'm literally the best team in the league for some. It has Isaac over me because he scored 5 more points, but my point differential is 50 better than his or something like that. But ours goes by points for. It doesn't go by point differential. So
Yeah.
technically Isaac's in first,
Yeah.
but nobody's undefeated, and I
That
don't
looks-
think anybody's winless either. So
Patrick-
No,
Patrick's 0-4.
one person 0-3.
3, sorry.
Yeah.
This is
One person.
Yeah, Patrick and I played in the battle of 0-2.
One person. Yeah.
So, what shirt size is he? And is he ready to go to the game?
Yeah, you got Burrow and Chase.
Patrick will be thrilled
Which
to
is
go to
which is a
Hawaii.
terrible thing to say. Like, I mean, if you say Burrow and Chase, you're thinking like, oh, he's
W.
2-1.
Got it.
Where he's like at least has one win.
I tried.
No, Joe Burrow's been bad.
That's right. It's a long season. There's
Yeah.
plenty of time.
It's that calf, man.
Isaac, how are you?
Good. Fancy was great this week. Yeah. Brady, how you doing?
I'm actually okay today. I had a solid day today. I'm not just here.
For the first time in 108 episodes, Braden Richard Bame is finally happy to be here. You heard it here first, folks.
What a time
Yeah.
to be alive.
I know.
What's your usual answer? Oh, I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm
I'm here. My day was
That's
pretty
good.
terrible,
Kind of tired.
Usually my last interaction before this podcast is physics class, which about lines up.
We should make you excited that you're done with physics and you're actually going to do something you like.
Can you guys hear that? It's the world's smallest violin playing into the microphone.
No, I can get it. Don't worry.
My cup of care is empty, bro. It's empty. It's empty.
Thank
Brady,
you for
you
your
got-
gift for the
Is that
world's
crabs over
tiniest
there?
violin.
Smallest violin.
Huh?
SpongeBob? Crabs?
He
Well,
made
violin.
he made the joke
With
out.
crabs. Wait, time out.
I see what you're talking about now.
Hold on.
I was like,
What
what
did he
about my
say?
crabs? How'd you know?
Oh,
Wait.
title. What has crabs? He turns 21 and has crabs.
Yes.
What? Yes, that's true. This is the last time we spoke. Matthew John has turned 21.
Yep. Shout out to Barstool Sportsbook for being the only one that works because apparently I don't exist in the public records. So I got permanently banned from DraftKings. I got my account suspended from FanDuel, but Barstool hooked me up. So that's what we're rolling with.
Game perma band is crazy.
I know. Dude, all I do is try to get an account. They're like,
You're about your age.
yeah. I was like, what
Well,
do you
Matthew White's a pretty unique name, so I don't understand I don't get
yeah.
Basically, John
Yeah,
Doe.
there's never been a Matthew White in
Right.
history.
Nope.
There was
You're the
one
only one.
professional
I
basketball
know.
player. He got in trouble for murdering his wife.
What? Whoa.
Yeah, I think he was a trailblazer.
All right, yeah, that fits.
Every-
Are you following that trail or?
Nah, he's blazing that trail. Well,
Gotta get a wife first.
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah, he was a trailblazer.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Nice.
Portland Trailblazer.
I know.
Are you sure you do?
Yes.
You really know.
Uh-huh.
Do we just want to start
I
with
know
that?
you know. I know.
No, thank you, Tito.
Bruins
Dude,
perfect
so-
transition?
Oh, I was right.
Not yet.
For now.
Yell into the mic.
No,
You're
it'll be
too
fine.
close for that. No,
Dude,
it's literally
what a
No,
it's a shootout.
it's gonna be silent.
You'll be all right. Calm down. But anywho,
All right.
shout out to the Reds. That game was good.
That was a good game last night.
It was.
At the end of the third, it was like, wasn't it 6-5 end of the
Yeah.
third? And it ended 11-7.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the bullpen.
I don't remember who won the Ohio Cup last year, but I think if we split, it stays with the reigning champ. So if we win tonight, we split. Giolito looked good the first 2 innings, and then he had this blow up inning like Isaac doesn't know the show, and it was kind of over after that. But Bo homered, Cole Calhoun and Andres Venez went back to back, and yeah, we're now in Terry Francona's final home game. We're just kind of crawling to the finish line. We're gonna be below 500 for only the second time in the Tito era. So
Yeah, we're trying to make it to the
When
finish
was the
line.
first?
it would have been 2021, the year he didn't finish the year, but because he came
Oh, that
back,
doesn't really count then.
but it does count because he came back. If he wouldn't have came back, it would have gone against the bench coach.
Yeah.
We don't count it.
I don't give
So
a crap
anyways-
about the MLB statistics system. That's not against Tito.
I'm good. I got a little cut in my eye, so it's been a little irritated today. But other than that, I'm good. Okay, we
If
can
you need me
continue.
to
Oh,
go
I
in
thought we,
there
I
with-
thought I thought we asked.
No, I
thought we
literally
asked-
never got to
Oh, I'm
say
sorry. I thought
we
we
found
asked
out
you.
my birthday, and then we just got skipped around.
I'm
And I was
sorry.
like, all right, cool,
I'm sorry.
guys.
Matt, if you need me to go in there with a pair of safety scissors, I got you.
I might need you to, man. I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll do it in the back of a moving van.
perfect.
But
Cups.
So yeah.
speaking of Matt's eyes shedding tears over the end of the career of Adam Wainwright.
No tears shed here. But shout out to Wayno for getting his 200th win. I'm glad they're not sending him back out there. He ended on a gem. That's all you can ask for.
Oh yeah, literally everything he had left.
And he's not, well, I mean, he did wait a year too long, but he got to 200, so it doesn't look like that. And that's not what he'll be. He won't be remembered for his 7.5 ERA in his last year, or 9.5, whatever the heck it ended up being.
And
Not good.
another retirement. This will be our last thing on the MLB. We mentioned a couple episodes that Miguel Cabrera is on his way out. Shout out to the Oakland Athletics who gifted him an $80 bottle of wine. Shout out to you, Oakland.
That reflects their approach to payroll too. So I'd say that's a pretty
Yeah,
fair
I
gift
mean,
from them.
Like we said, it's basically the keys to their
Well,
stadium.
But what's even worse is I don't remember exactly how recent it was, but Miguel Cabrera opened up about his struggle with alcoholism. You gifted an alcoholic a bottle of
Hey.
wine.
No, it's a collector's piece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're supposed to look at it, not drink it.
That $80 collector piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be worth something
Hey
someday.
man, that's cheap.
Yeah, if he signs it
10
and puts
series,
it on
that's
eBay.
cheap for what you can get. That's like stupid.
I mean,
There's $1,000 bottles
Hey,
out there, dude.
there are, but there's also $15 box wines.
Yeah,
man.
and then there's also the Oakland A's. So
Hey,
it's
if
like,
it's available to buy at Walmart in the middle. Not a collector's item.
yeah,
Yeah.
We have one more retirement in the
yeah. Joey Votto retires. He's retiring.
He never actually officially said it. Not that I've seen.
Well, when he DHs at his last time at Great American Ballpark in the stand, and he gets a standing ovation, and then posts "Thank you, Cincinnati" on his Instagram, I would say that he's retiring.
I don't know. We'll see.
Probably a good chance.
I mean, yeah, there probably is, but
yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if he comes back next
So
year.
yeah, Votto is 99% retiring. The 1% is Brady. But
Yeah.
yeah. Also on the Reds, shout out to Ellie De La Cruz for hitting the hardest hit baseball in the MLB.
Nice.
119 mile an
Look
hour.
at his home run.
Yeah, his
He didn't already have
467-foot bomb. He did, and then
He just
someone else did
reset it.
and then he reset it again.
Acuna?
He went. What?
Acuna? That
No,
was my guess.
I don't know.
I scrolled through an ESPN article today. I know we said that this was the last thing about the MLB, but this was just kind of interesting. They gave each team a grade. The Reds, Leo, guess what the Reds was?
Letter grade.
Letter grade, including pluses and minuses.
I in my mind, I'd be like, it's a B plus because it's a way better than I thought we'd ever be this year.
that's wrong.
It's exactly what ESPN gave them. Was a B
Let's
plus.
go.
I'll take that,
Matt, what do you think the
A
Cardinals
plus
got?
plus.
dude. Our youth is just amazing. Like CES was 0 for 4, then came on and hit a 2-run bomb in like the 7th. Noel V. Marte's hitting 292 in his few months of being in the MLB. I mean, Matt McClain went back to Louisville just on a reassignment for rehab, but he's going to be really good. I don't know. I think there's a world where we're just going to just play the infield of youngsters and get rid of India. But I don't know. We'll see.
If you make the playoffs, who will be without McLean because they shut him down?
Yeah.
Matt, what do you think the Cards got?
D.
No, they got a straight F.
Yeah, good. All right.
All right.
Mess around.
The couch of brains over there. What do you guys think we got?
C minus.
C plus.
C minus. You got it, Brady.
Half a brain cell to
Wait,
Brady.
what do you think we got?
Well, I actually think that we got a C minus. That's my guess.
Good guess.
Clayton,
Good guess.
I like
Good
your
guess.
guess. That's a really good guess.
Yeah, but
Except for you,
the
Brady,
guards
agreed
we
with
got
Brady's.
we got the
Second
injury
time
bug is what it is. It'll happen. We don't have any power, but
I'm excited to see what happens next year.
yep.
It'll be an interesting season next year.
Let's bring in Mickey Callaway as the man. Anyway, moving on.
Clayton, do you know why he got fired?
Well, yes, I know why he got
Okay,
fired.
just
Richard. Yes.
making sure you
Wait,
knew.
who got fired and
That's
why?
part of the joke, Brady. That's
Well, that's what I figured. I didn't know if you were like spitball, like, oh, let's bring back an old coach, or if you like genuinely like
no,
knew.
no, Richard.
Who got
I
fired
know
and
why
why?
He got fired a couple of years ago for doing some things you should not do with other employees in the workplace.
Was it sexually assault?
Not exactly.
Oh, so it was consensual. They were just like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
No, it was just electronic.
It was what?
Electron. He was
He bought an
texting.
NFT.
No, he was sending NFTs.
Sending NFTs and what?
NFTs, more like NFTs. God.
NF double D's.
I know.
Web.
He was receiving
You
NF
gotta be able to do better than that, right?
All right, but
All right,
I
good
think
to
that's all
know
we
that
got
that
for you.
man.
I think that's pretty much all we got for the MLB, right?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose we should go on to the NBA next because there's actually NBA news.
Bro, it's 5:15, Isaac. Calm down. We got time.
Yeah, relax.
Actually, 509.
Bro, then your clock's off. All right. Correct it.
Well, that clock's alive. Battery's fucking dead.
I feel like it's moved.
It has
Let's
to,
see
it
here a
has to-
whole
'cause it's like
minute.
5:13 on that, so it's not that far off.
No.
Who knows? That clock comes on every time we all hang out on the weekend anyway.
Uh-uh.
So, anyways,
You guys
the
talk.
saga is finally over. Damian Lillard has finally been traded after 11 years. Nope, 11. Yeah, after 11 years
11 years.
with the Portland Trailblazers.
Bro, and guess where? It's not where he wanted to go.
He is
But
not in the beautiful beaches of Miami.
you know what
He's
he's
in
doing?
the frozen tundra.
Hey, don't forget about the cheese curds
Yeah, the cheese curds are melting. Tundra.
and his weight.
No,
He looked like James Harden.
No, he's not Zion. He's not Zion or Lex.
James Harden's not Zion. Yeah.
Eddie Lacy.
Oh,
Yeah. And Eddie Lacy.
He's got a Green Bay.
Yeah.
You got second round pick out of him.
I
We
can't.
can't.
I still can't. It still blows my mind that he's a Milwaukee Buck.
He,
Okay, so
yeah,
anyway,
he went to the Milwaukee Bucks, everybody. I mean,
full trade. So the Blazers, the
Second
Blazers.
round
My
pick
God.
out of him.
No, what the heck you're talking about? Anyway,
He brought up Eddie Lacy.
obviously football.
He brought up Eddie Lacy's trade. The trade was worth
The trade that I never
you have
knew.
Eddie Lacy on Weight
That's
Watchers now. Anyway,
Well, that happens.
Kareem Hunt.
I know. So the Bucks just get Damian Lillard. I say just get Damian Lillard. 7-time All-Star.
Not gonna work out.
The Trailblazers get Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Tumani Kamara, who I assume was a draft pick this year. Never heard of
Bless
him.
you.
Thank you. Milwaukee's 2029 first round pick, unprotected, and an unprotected swap with Milwaukee for 2028 and 2030. So
So they played
one-
roulette with picks, and then they got players in return.
yeah.
Yeah.
So one rising star center, if you want to call DeAndre Ayton that, an all defensive point guard who's too old for their
He's been in the league for like 4 years now, hasn't he?
Ayton?
It's
Yeah.
got to be more than 4. Like,
6.
yeah.
Wow.
It's got to be right.
What is
'Cause
he?
He's the first. No, this will be
What
year
was it?
6.
Yeah.
He was the first
20
pick in the 2018 draft.
18.
Yeah, because last year was his first year on the new deal.
Yes,
Yes.
So he's
Um,
in Portland now.
some random guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
but he should stick around there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they got rid of Nurkic, and Nurkic went to Phoenix,
Yes,
correct?
the Suns got Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson.
That's honestly a super
That's
nice.
that's really
They-
good for the
they
Suns
honestly
because
took-
they finally got a bench.
Yeah, they honestly
At
took
least
a
like
W.
2 decent players. to
Nasir
put on the
Little and
bench.
Grayson Allen
Yeah.
are both solid. Keon Johnson's a young guy, so at least they can bring him
Yeah.
up with them. And Yusuf Nurkic just, I mean, obviously they don't need a,
He's more aggressive
they
than
don't need a
DeAndre.
dominant
Ayton.
center.
Yeah.
So honestly, kind of a dub for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
honestly.
sounds fine. And then Dame's over here like,
Yeah.
I guess Giannis works.
Yeah, I suppose playing with arguably the most physically gifted player of all time would work.
Yeah, shucks. I
That,
only
that
have
might
to
be
play
it.
with
That might be
Oh,
I
something.
man.
guess. I
I-
guess I get to work with the Shaq of our era.
I saw something.
Yeah.
And I saw something. They were like the Blazers hate Miami so much that not only did they trade Dame to the Bucks, they also took out their backup plan because I guess the Heat were going to make a run at Giannis if he wanted out.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
see
want out
that,
though.
but I don't see Giannis leaving. Like,
Well, yeah, well,
something
not
about
now.
it. Something about it.
Giannis isn't leaving
Even
right
before,
now.
even after now, I don't think he'd leave.
Well,
Even before now,
but
I
I
don't
guess
think he'd leave.
But I guess the last time that he was unhappy was when they traded for Drew Holiday. So
Yeah,
they basically just recreated it.
the rumors were that he's not signing his Supermax extension with Milwaukee because he doesn't know if they're going to be a championship contender after this year. So he's
Yeah.
not going to sign the Supermax before like the last possible second.
Yeah. Don't
Now
you have
he
to, like,
has
a few
one of
weeks
the
till
best point
deadline
guards
or something, right?
ever.
You have him till like a few weeks in front of the trade deadline, don't you? To sign that.
I don't know what the
I
contract
think so.
extension rule is.
I think it's something like that because I remember that on 2K. It's
The
like,
trade deadline or right after.
yeah, it's like negotiate with your players now or
Yeah.
wait till the end of the season. And I'm like, skip.
So
Yeah.
who's the two in Milwaukee now?
So right now Milwaukee is Dame and
Middleton.
Middleton's the three.
The big three
Middleton,
is
unless they do
those is
Those
Dame,
lineup?
Middleton.
Middleton to the 2 and do Pat Connaughton at the 3, and then the 4. I don't know who your forward 5 or
Giannis
Giannis.
and
Whichever
Lopez.
one Giannis. Yeah.
The
Double Lopez.
So we're actually it's going to be sorry, my bad. That one's on me. You go.
the projected lineup I saw on Twitter was Dame, Middleton, Bobby Portis Jr., Giannis, and Brooke Lopez.
That's dumb.
I can't believe
What
I
in
let
the-
you talk.
What in the New York?
Yeah, so
Knicks
anyway,
type
Matt, what are your
bullshit is
thoughts?
that?
No, I can't believe I let him talk to say the thing so seriously that I was going to joke about.
Oh.
Because that's what I was going to make fun of. I was going to say, no, it's perfect. You put Dame at the 1, Middleton at the 2, Giannis goes back to the 3 where he started, Bobby at the 4, and Brooke Lopez at the 5. But he was actually serious about it.
You're gonna play a 2-3 zone there, or
All right.
all right,
Giannis can move.
2-3 zone, and make sure the guy in the
But-
middle just steps out the paint every 3 seconds.
What do you mean?
I mean, the Heat do it.
Hey man, Giannis covers the third of the year, then Rudy Gobert covers the other 2. It's fine.
And then Brooke Lopez hurts himself from trying to move laterally.
So, anyways, I was really excited to come on the podcast and have the whole argument of Dame said he's not playing anywhere, no matter what, unless he gets to Miami. So then we were going to have that debate of what was going to happen next. But then he tweeted, the casuals won't be addressed, but the Trailblazers fans in the city of Portland that I love truly will be, and they will be addressed truthfully. Stay tuned. Excited for my next chapter at Bucks. So I guess he's playing.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's
He's-
just gonna do 1 year with Giannis, and then he's like, "We're either bad or we're good. I'll
Okay.
stay."
You think he's going to do the Harden thing? He's going to go for a year and be like,
Dude, you know what?
He's
the
too
Bucks
loyal for
need?
that.
They need to trade for Ben Simmons.
Oh
He
yeah.
can be there too.
Nah, Ben Simmons can be their 3.
you know, Ben Simmons is listed as a center in 2K.
What?
If you change him to like power forward, he goes up 4 overall, and then you trade him for someone better.
No, that doesn't work anymore. Sorry.
What? Disappointing.
They stopped doing that like 2 years ago.
That you can change positions.
No, you can still change the position.
It just doesn't go up.
Doesn't go up much.
That's
it might go up.
disappointing.
That's really disappointing.
Ronnie 2K
But,
took the best thing away from your video game.
I know I said it in the group chat, but
Oh,
Dave
boy.
put out a video talking about how the Bucks need investigated for tampering, and then Tyler Hero retweeted it and said, "Yeah, for real, bro, you would have been traded,
You would have been gone, my boy.
I don't think he cares.
homie. You
So
would have
the-
been in Portland."
So now, does Miami try and trade for Drew Holiday
That's odd.
and do Hero in that trade?
That'd be so funny.
But I still
Because
think
then
Hero
it
gets
don't be,
rerouted.
then it would just but then it'd just be youth in Portland,
I
right?
don't- But the Trailblazers don't want another guard.
They don't.
No.
They don't need one.
They have Simons. They have Shaden Sharp. And you talked about Sharp playing the 3.
Yeah.
He can, but he's not big enough.
Well, they have Scoot Henderson now too.
Yeah, they have Scoot.
Yeah.
Scoot
Yeah,
at the
I didn't
one,
know Scoot could play.
or Scoot
Scoot's
at the
a
1 or
big
2.
one. Simons is a small 2. Shaden is like a normal size 2. He's just scrawny. So he
Yeah.
could play the 3.
Yeah,
He's just
I
gonna be a
mean,
bully.
even then, if you would just take Hero, then you can have a good 6-man. But it'd just be all right if he wanted to play 6-man.
I was just say, yeah, but he's not gonna want to. He's
He's
gonna
not
be
gonna
making
want-
30 mil a year starting this year. You don't want 30 mil coming off your bench
No, dude.
for
Bro,
Scoot and
Lou Will.
Anthony. Who will never made 30 mil? He made 15 to 20, maybe.
You know who should have gotten 30 mil this offseason was Lamar Stevens. But
Yeah, I knew exactly
rest
where
my
you were
case.
going. Hey, Lamar Stevens can play the 2 for Milwaukee. It's settled. Trade
He's in
for him, right?
Boston.
Trade for him.
True.
Duncan Robinson's in Boston too.
I
That-
always forget about that.
I saw it on Twitter. Someone said, "When did he get there?" I'm like,
Oh.
"Backs."
Is that right?
He made 24 mil 1 year.
So
2018 to 21. Yeah,
So-
but like 6 mil diff was like
okay, so
20
Malik
bucks
Beasley
difference.
is a buck, so he could play the 2. Pat Connaughton kind of play the 2. He's slow though.
Yeah, he's a 6'7" 4".
They got Ty Washington. He's
Who?
6'3". He was a first round pick this year, potentially. They got Jay Crowder. He could be in there.
Nope,
Is he still on the team?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you doing over there, Whoopsie Finger?
Hoop Central tweeted or made a tweet says the Bucks new look roster. Isaiah Thomas retweeted and said, "Need a backup?" Question mark.
They do.
Yeah,
I
not
wish
you.
IT could get back in the league. That would be sick. Could you imagine if he went back to the Bucks? Not back to the Bucks, but came back for the Bucks.
Now we need Ish Smith in Milwaukee, right?
You're right. He did come back for the Bucks.
Except for he doesn't get paid that much. Bro was on the MVP candidate once upon a time.
That
That's
much.
crazy.
If we made the league minimum, we'd be happy.
Bro, okay, so
We'd be more than happy.
When Shams was breaking the news, he initially included Toronto in the tweet and said that the Raptors got Damian Lillard and then deleted it.
Idiot. That's what they get for everybody trying to be the fastest and not actually getting information out. It's so dumb.
Yeah, your inside source was wrong. They can't trust him. All right, so Kazoon
Bless you.
nice catch.
Way to get it away from the mic, kid. Proud of you.
Well, his mic's already far away from him, so he didn't have to try that much.
Touche. So, do we have any? I mean, is there anything else we're talking about in the NBA? Damian Lillard's butt.
Practices
So-
started this week, I think. But
You're 21,
other than that,
baby.
Oh yeah, because training camp starts next week, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
you're
just been seeing
21.
stuff like the Cavs are like, the guys are here, and I'm like, yay.
Yeah, everybody's getting back to the
Oops.
facilities and whatnot.
I will be
Excited for
getting
basketball to start.
a Cavaliers jersey here if my stipend resumes. So stay tuned for that one.
Who you getting?
What?
Who you gonna
You
get?
gotta stay tuned.
Stay
You
tuned.
gotta stay tuned.
If it's not Lamar Stevens, quitting.
Well, other than the fact that he's not on the
We
team,
run it.
maybe.
You could get it custom made.
Hey,
If it's not
Clayton-
Jared Allen, I
Clayton, you're still probably more likely to find a Lamar
He gonna
Stevens
be gone.
jersey than you will a Josh Dobbs Cardinals jersey. Josh Dobbs proved that.
What?
himself.
No, they got him one.
Oh,
I
did
saw that
they?
today? They did. They
Oh,
fixed
my
it.
God.
That's really funny.
No.
I saw that. I was like,
How?
yo, doing Josh Dobbs like that?
Trade him
Hilarious.
because they're talking about making Evan Mobley the full-time 5.
Well, that's an L.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Is it?
No.
Kind of.
A little noodle.
I like Jared Allen.
We can figure it
Yeah,
out.
Jared Allen's
Their
good.
best player plays the point
But
guard.
if Mobley
or
can't
not-
figure out how to score
They-
as a 4, then
Their best. Oh,
Okay, what- that next,
line myself up with it.
we'll see. I mean, I got no problem with Mobley being the 4 and Allen being the 5. I like that lineup, but
I do too.
Hey,
that's good. That's a good 5, and I felt like you should just roll with that for a while.
Exactly.
If
I
they
Or
just
you
like,
can
figure out
be, or
their
you can be
3,
like,
maybe.
oh, we're gonna trade it now, and then we're gonna mix it up, bring someone else in, and then have a day. Smile. What'd you say?
they didn't have a 3.
Why marketed this a 3?
No, he's not. He is 7 feet tall
Well, he-
Larry Markkinen is a Kevin Durant. That's
But
what he
see,
is.
with half of the
Yeah.
handle.
With
half
the
is a little
awesomeness.
generous, Matt.
Exactly.
and less of the snake.
I think I'm gonna try to get one of those jerseys, the purple ones that we released. I think I'm gonna try to get one of those.
Like the OG ones
Or
with the mounds on them.
you could get the cool purple jersey.
That's what
You need to get
That's
a
all.
Karl Malone jersey, baby.
I can't find.
You're
them.
disgusting.
What do you mean?
The joke wasn't funny.
That wasn't for a joke. It was.
Yeah, okay.
Or you get a Stockton one.
That's okay.
That would be a better
be
one.
okay. Don't get a Karl Malone jersey.
Carl Malone.
What's wrong with
Karl
my old
Malone-
man, bro? He
Karl
always
Malone
delivers, bro.
Go territory, dog.
He always delivers.
Karl
dude,
Malone was way
that-
worse than one from.
I know.
That ring
What?
though that Utah won with Stockton and Malone, crazy, right?
The Karl Malone saga.
More children than rings, unfortunately. Anyway,
Well,
Wasn't Karl Malone in a relationship with like a 14-year-old or something like that?
yeah.
yeah, you
his
got it pregnant.
40s.
Which is why I
Yes.
just said. Which is why I just said Stockton Malone has more children than rings.
So yeah, way worse than one.
Yeah, don't get a
Still
car
bad.
load.
Still bad.
Get her Dennis Rod.
Matt, you're gonna get us canceled anyway.
Did you guys hear that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are
Yeah,
dating?
dude, shout out to Travis
Oh.
Kelce, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, he scored
What?
2 different types of 6 on the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, did you see
I
the
think
new
Taylor
Heights
Swift is a
pod?
10,
Did you see the
thank
new
you.
Heights episode where they were talking about it?
No.
No.
I haven't watched the newest episode yet.
Jason
Came out
likes
today.
so Travis. How does it make you feel that Taylor finally put you on the map?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what a guy.
Thanks. Got him.
Travis Kelce jersey sales went up to like
300%.
400%.
It's
400%
five in the
sales.
NFL now. His
And he-
Instagram blowing up.
Yeah, he gained like
400K.
300,000.
Yeah,
400K.
300,000 followers.
It was like 383, so I was right on
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Don't matter. It's gonna keep going up.
Oh,
I'm sure it's up to 400 now.
Yeah.
I mean, Taylor Swift already lets the NFL use her stadiums, so it was bound to happen eventually.
You're not wrong.
Nice.
Yeah. It's Taylor's world. We're all just living in it.
So
Yeah.
do we break now on done football? Or
I mean, unless you guys have something else to talk about in the NBA.
I don't.
Nope, I'm good.
What do you guys think the Bucks are doing? How like what? I just want to. I just want to round out the topic. If I set the over under at
Under.
52.5 games,
I'm gonna bank on one of them getting hurt or both of them getting hurt. Under
Ooh.
I was gonna ask you if you meant games or wins.
wins. I think Brady means like
What did
if
you
you
say?
thought he was gonna be injured, you weren't like clarifying if he was gonna be hurt or not.
I thought you were
I
gonna say, I thought you were gonna say
understand
over
what
under
you-
52.5 wins. I was like, over? I'm caught up now.
What did you think I meant?
Like if he was
I thought you meant
injured,
wins.
how many?
You just said games. That's why he answered with I think one of them's gonna get hurt.
No, I
meant
answered.
wins.
Okay, because you said games. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, and he meant wins, and I said they're gonna be under that because one of them or both of them will get hurt.
What else would it mean?
That's why I was asking.
Don't look at me.
You
I don't,
have
I don't
half
know
a
what he's
brain
saying
cell,
now.
I
You get
swear.
too much for that.
You lost the brain cell that you gained from picking the C- grade for the guards is now gone.
Yeah, it's now hovering back in the middle of that couch.
It's
Yeah.
It's up for grabs. Nope. You just
Nope,
lost
you
yours too.
missed.
There's two in the middle now.
I gotta look up last year's standings.
Giannis was hurt a decent amount last year.
Yeah.
So hopefully no one does get
was
hurt.
this a calf injury? Is that what his was?
Calf or back.
They were
I think it's
58 and
that.
24 last year.
What were they?
58 and 24.
Over.
All right. After that news,
So let's go. Let's set it at 59.5. How about that? Are they a 60-win team? Add
No.
game
under right off the bat, no.
Under.
If
Think
it
so?
would be year 2 or 3, I would agree that it'd be that. But it depends on just the chem. I don't know.
If we still get 52.5, I'd still say over because I think they'll be like right around 55 to 57. Like I think they'll be just shy of 58.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're a 50-win team. But they're definitely not like a 49 or like 44 to 49.
I think
They'll
they're gonna-
exceed that easily.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be like right at 48 this year.
48?
Yeah.
I think you mean
You think they're
58.
dropping 10 games by adding Damian Lillard
I think.
and losing Drew Holiday?
You think
Yes.
they're gonna be a basically
Ooh,
500
defense.
team?
yeah, I like Holiday's defense.
Do you realize what teams were around the 48 win mark last year?
Hey,
Yes.
do I
Who?
get the brain cell back?
Oh,
Do I get the brain cell back?
No. Just because he's losing more doesn't mean that you get it.
you can see them.
I know,
Sounds like
but
a grab.
do the Eastern or Western Conference.
Just guess some teams.
Okay. Well, I think the Sixers were right,
Nope.
and they were above. Okay. And then Cavs.
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Hell.
we were way higher than that.
Yeah, you had
I
51
don't know.
wins.
Man.
Do you actually know who
The
they
New
beat
York-
in NBA?
The
Dude.
Knicks, the Nets, and the Kings and the Suns. The Kings were a 48 win team. So you
I
think the Bucks,
We're gonna
With-
go the King.
two top 15 players in the league, are now on the same level as De'Aaron Fox and DeMontis Sabonis.
Well, they're basically the same.
This podcast hurts me.
Get him. First of all,
Go to work.
starters, you both get a bad. That side of the couch both gets a bad.
Yeah, that's right.
Brady gets his fifth.
Hey, ooh,
Isaac,
thick fifth. Tell you what.
Isaac, yours are just gonna be below him.
I was gonna
I
say.
low key like that.
Let's
That's pretty good.
here. The other
That's a good
worksheet
five.
is like a transfer.
I'm impressed.
fucking clowns.
That's the other
Oh.
board.
You want to transfer?
Isaac's is on there.
Transfers.
Yeah, I
points.
meant transfer from that board to that board.
Oh, okay. So you're both at 5.
Might as
He's
well
jumping
swap
in the
now.
portal.
Well, that was freaking awful.
Clayton, do we want to talk about the portal?
Talked about that last
What?
episode, didn't we?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Oh,
talk
I
about
guess
the
I wasn't here
portal
for that.
eventually.
Well, we didn't talk about where he went.
Do we care to talk about where you went?
No.
I don't.
No.
What? No, that stupid moron jumped ship to an in-conference team that was number 10 in the country already. He's gonna last 10 minutes when they come to BG. Somebody's
Bandwagon.
going to look for his head.
Yeah, and then he's gonna sell shoes.
Clayton, I'm gonna see if I can
Probably.
get one of those nights off.
Sell shoes
I'm
he stole.
gonna try.
Hey man, I'll get you a ticket if you can make it.
I'm gonna ask. We'll see what happens.
This guy.
I'm about
That is February. For those of you who don't know, college hockey, big deal. Austin Swankler transferred out of BG officially. Ended up at Michigan Tech, the number 10 ranked preseason team in the country. Hazing investigation ongoing. Thank you for leaving our program in shambles, you piece of garbage. I hope it turns out that none of this is true, so that way everybody in college hockey hates you. But other than that, life is good.
Doesn't everyone in college hockey already hate him?
What? Yeah, he's kind of a jerk to play against, from what I've been told. So
Oh, good. So
I've been seeing-
really low the last 10 minutes. All right.
I've been seeing stuff that he was like apparently a bad teammate in the OHL too. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. I hope that I don't wish you the best because you're a piece of garbage. Yeah, I hope that you end up as a career European player because I don't want to watch you play.
Nah,
I'm gonna
career
have to watch
Antarctic
these
League player from Clayton.
Yeah, there we go. That's even better. Career Antarctica player. But
Yeah.
we only have about 3 minutes left. So before we jump into this week's NFL action, listen to this message from our sponsors.
So as you know, we are Hot Take Sports. So we enjoy sports in general. Brady, what was your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
I would have to say probably the playoff game between the Guardians and the Yankees at the end of last season in the playoffs.
Oh, good one. Isaac?
Browns Bills.
That's Bills. Leo?
God, my favorite one was this Crew home opener this year, being front row, witnessing the magic of Lucas Zelleran.
Great time with the boys. Clayton?
One of my personal favorites from the last year was my dad and I went to Milwaukee to watch the Dodgers play the Brewers. Got a new stadium off the list, sat first row right field. Sweet.
Nice. Home run ball?
Over me. I watched Freddie Freeman hit one directly over my head.
So
And
close.
Mookie Betts played catch right next to me, so that was kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Got on
That's
ESPN.
Right, you were on ESPN.
That is true.
We, as a group, went to a Timberwolves Cavaliers game in Cleveland earlier this year, so that was super fun. And you know what every single one of those events has in common?
What would that be, Matt?
We used code HTS at SeatGeek to get $20 off our purchase.
Exactly. There's nothing better than saving money and supporting your favorite content creators, being Hot Take Sports. Make sure to use code HTS next time you check out at SeatGeek. Tickets not only for sporting events, but concerts, comedy shows, really anything that requires tickets. Summer is coming. All of your favorite events are coming up this summer, so make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase.
And we're back
You
debating
can't curse on the pod.
fantasy football. Well, you can, but
You
I didn't
can, but
curse,
your
we
mother
got
would be very disappointed.
I did curse.
All of them.
and we're back debating fantasy football trades because it's week 4 and the trades are starting to go down.
Yeah,
Multiple
people.
trades had already gone down. We're
Is
not going to
there
talk
some-
about too much fantasy football this week.
No.
Is there something going around about Travis Etienne being a must trade for a player?
Not that I've seen.
Okay, I haven't seen anything either because I've gotten 2 proposals for him today, and
Has
I
he
turned them
been
both
bad?
down. What? He hasn't been bad. He had one tougher week. Last week he was average. First week he was great.
So yeah, people are trying to buy low.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Running back. they
and
think is
I
gonna
ain't
take over
fallen
our-
for it. Everyone in our league.
Good
I
answer.
got offered Joe Mixon straight up, said no. And then I got offered Zach Moss and DJ Moore for Etienne.
Like,
Really?
I don't know why you dunked on Blake. I don't think Mixon Brad is that bad.
Mixon's not bad, but I would
Yeah,
ask for more
Zach
than
Moss
just
and DJ
Mixon.
Moore would be kind of a dub.
I see. No, I don't believe in Justin Fields enough for DJ Moore, and Jonathan Taylor will be back soon enough.
This
So
is a
Do you think Jonathan
conversation-
Taylor's going to play?
yeah,
See, the DJ Moore conversation is what
Absolutely.
Isaac and I had earlier.
I'm not convinced.
We trusted DJ Moore with the Panthers before Bryce Young. Like, I mean, I'd argue Fields has more upside than Teddy Bridgewater. Who else was their quarterback the last 2 years? 3 years?
PJ Walker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Justin Fields will do the same thing as last year. He'll get more freedom as the season goes on, and they realize they have no chance, and he'll be good for the rest of the season.
which they should
Good, quote unquote. That's
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah,
Which they
he'll be
just-
good for fantasy.
a fancy quarterback. Yeah, not
Yeah.
really.
Just doing it.
But with how trash that he's
Yeah,
been,
yeah.
I see no upside in DJ Moore. I'm not a believer in the Bengals right now. They barely scraped by the Rams. So
Well, the Rams have been playing good football.
That's fair. Yeah,
exactly. In their roster, it doesn't have as much talent as the Bengals does.
true.
Puka Nakua is basically better than Jamar Chase right now.
Yeah.
Got more catches for sure.
Yeah. What he set the rookie record, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
other
well,
than
he set
that-
the
Most
record for
receptions.
most catches in his first 2 games,
Yeah.
and then they made a big deal about him setting the record for the most catches in his first 3 games, which means next week if he catches one pass, they're going to say he had the most receptions in his first 4 career games of any. So
It would really suck.
we'll see how long
If he
it goes.
just disappeared after Cooper Cup came back. And
It would be
just
so funny.
What happened
It would be
to him?
painful, but
yeah, I was
so
gonna say it'd be
funny.
painful because he's your offense right now.
Yeah, but I have Cooper Cup too, so I mean, at least
Yeah, he wouldn't suffer. He'd be fine.
at least I'll have both. Doing both things.
Small stab in the heart.
Yeah, small stab. Just because Puka's cool.
A little thumb
Oh,
tap.
so messed up. But yeah, just the general synopsis. Leo made 2 trades before our game this week with 2 people sitting right here, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Or didn't you make it with
Yes.
the 2 on the 0.5 brain cell couch? Yeah.
Yes.
And he used those trades to
And
dominate
the
me.
best
So that was
one
that was the end of our week.
Second one wasn't well. The second one wasn't my offer. It was offered to me.
That's true. I still think it'll end up as an even trade, though.
Well, sure, it might for you guys, but the 2 of you destroyed me this week on his team. That was basically it. I mean,
Javante would have got more if they weren't losing by 50. He pulled all their starters. I think Russell Wilson might still been.
yeah, but
Russell Wilson played the whole game.
Yeah.
yeah,
Russell
Russell Wilson played the whole time.
Yeah, everyone else was getting pulled. He was like,
He
hey,
used the reps. Haven't you seen him?
yeah. I don't think anything.
I don't know,
that
man.
Broncos
I
team-
just don't know
they
where
need to
they're
just-
where the heck they're back up.
They need to put that team in a washer and put that thing on time dry after.
I saw a rumor of Jerry Judy to the Browns today. Or
I
yesterday.
did too.
I saw a rumor of
I was
Yeah,
like,
too.
really?
Yeah, I saw that today.
That'd be crazy. Either of those
Yeah.
guys to the Browns would be crazy.
That'd be awesome.
Rip
That'd be so
DPJ, but he's a
you
Michigan
go
guy. so we
pure
can-
passing offense.
Straight. I
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he'd be going.
Yeah,
fun. I was
because
gonna say if you
the way Elijah Morris played, they're gonna be like,
You would not.
we're keeping Elijah.
Well, obviously, they just signed him.
David Bell would go if we
either
if we
Bell or
picked up either one of them.
DPJ. Yeah.
yeah. I think it would be David Bell.
They'll
'cause
high on
DP
Jerome Ford.
Well,
Well, but you
Maybe
got to give some
not.
value for those guys. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
you
Deshaun
can give
it
up
doesn't
there.
matter if Deshaun Watson can't throw him the ball anyway. So
that's true. He figured it out after the first quarter, though.
yeah, he played. This is definitely the best game he's had with us.
Most of the
So-
time he's had in the pocket.
I'm about to say he should have been
Yeah.
over 300 yards and have another TD. Yeah, screw the refs.
Wow, so a 24-point win isn't enough for him. Crazy.
Well, Mark Cooper was in bounds when the refs are
Yeah, that one play
That was
that was
freaking
really
terrible.
atrocious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one that was
That
Oh.
was freaking awful.
he was like not even within a foot of the sidelines, and that ref was like, he's out of bounds. Right. Completion.
That was so.
And I'm
bad.
like, I don't think he stepped out. But since they blew it dead like they're not supposed to, he got screwed out of like a 60-yard touchdown.
yeah.
It happens, man. You'll
Happens
have
to
that
the
on
worst of
these,
them.
these big
Yeah.
jobs.
yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Especially if you play for the Patriots, you can just pay for it.
Yeah. No.
It's true.
If that was a Patriots, that would have been a touchdown if it was out of bounds.
Actually,
Yeah, you're right.
almost. We actually had the same play happen against this.
I don't want to hear it, Brady.
Wow.
and Keel Harry.
You know what else happened a few years ago?
Who's currently serving fries at Burger King down the road?
You know what else happened a few years ago? The Miami Miracle.
That actually wasn't a few years ago. All right, that one was that one was a few years ago. Sorry, I was thinking about the Raiders. Yeah,
I was gonna say, you know what actually happened a year ago was arguably the greatest
Raiders,
play
yeah.
in football history.
Shout out to Jacoby Myers, bro.
like I said in the group chat during Ohio State Notre Dame, it's always my teams, man. Always my teams.
Yeah, because your teams have been winning. You don't know what it's like to be a fan of a garbage bottom of the barrel team.
Or have your heart broken by
I was
one
a
that
Guardians
should be
fan for
good.
a while, or an Indians fan for a while.
We're not a bottom of the barrel franchise.
Not
Now
anymore.
you're not.
Oakland A
When I
baseball is
started,
the
we-
bottom of the barrel. They're not even in the barrel
Win
anymore.
percentage wise,
I can't even-
what do you consider bottom of the barrel? Win percentage.
If
What
you're
percentage-
bottom
what percentage
in
of the
baseball, if
MLB?
you're bottom of your division, I would consider you bottom of the barrel.
Like I
And you
said-
guys were kind of fighting with the Royals there for a while.
I say, Clay, when I started actually paying attention to baseball, we were a 70 win team, if that.
You won't be.
Well, yeah, and that's I would
Oh,
consider
wow.
below
Yeah,
400 winning
I-
percentage a bottom of the barrel team. We've never been below 400 in our lifetime. I would be willing to bet it's less than 2 seasons.
Crazy.
Which means you have. At least once.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think we're 407. I think it's what the lowest season was. That's still
Yeah,
66, that's still 66 and 96, Clayton.
What? Yeah, that's not bottom of the barrel. It's not great.
Almost
but it's
100
not bottom of
losses
the barrel.
isn't bottom of the barrel.
What?
100 losses is pretty bad.
100 losses is bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, we were 4 losses away from 100.
And did we get to 100 losses? No. If the Guardians are your worst team, you've been a spoiled sports fan your entire life.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not.
Because I picked up most of my sports teams in the mid-teens. The Patriots were in 2010.
Nope.
Doesn't matter. You've still been a spoiled sports fan if the Guardians are your worst team.
Well, I mean,
the
but
Jazz.
I was gonna say that depends on what your definition is, because the Guardians have been solid the last few years, but have
They've been
also
solid
had
the
some-
last 10.
Last decade, yeah.
Okay,
Since
but I've still had
those-
a few underperformances. The Jazz have been very good in the regular season, but then significantly underperformed in the playoffs. So that could be considered his worst franchise.
Now they're kind of bad. And the Kraken haven't been around long enough to actually be considered bad.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that
they
one
had
doesn't
a
count.
horrible
the Kraken
record
doesn't
in the
count
mid-
yet because they've only been a
They haven't
franchise
been
for
around
2
enough.
years.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty lucky. I'm not gonna lie.
The Patriots, he just has to stare at his division getting better while his team is significantly average.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We beat, but don't worry, we beat the Jets for the 15th straight time. All is normal.
Yeah.
What do you guys
As long
think
as
of
they're better than
their
the-
coach
As long as they're better
continuing
than the Jets, nothing changes. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't enjoy Mac Jones as a quarterback, but Zach Wilson is definitely one of the quarterbacks that I put him above in the league. Sorry.
That's what I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think of their head coach continuing to defend Zach Wilson for no reason?
He's dumb.
He's a moron.
I mean,
Yeah, that-
but what reason do they have to go with anybody else?
Because he's had
Zach Wilson being bad.
I was gonna say he's had probably 20 starts at this point, right? He's had over 20.
He's never
Or
been.
more.
Yeah, but they're not a Super Bowl team anyways this year, so
They are in everywhere except
I
for
was-
their
I was gonna
quarterback.
say- I was gonna say they were.
yeah, when they had their MVP quarterback, yeah, they had a chance, but
Take that away. They're nothing now.
Nah, they're gonna
Yes.
they're trading.
is
for,
Mike
for-
White gonna make them a
Mike White's not on the team.
That-
They're trading for 1
Yeah,
PM
for
Kurt
fantasy
Thuggins.
points.
Somebody-
Zach
who the
Wilson.
hell else is on their bench then? Who's their best?
Trevor
Tim Boyle.
They just
Trevor Siemian.
Boyle.
Do either of them make them a competent
and Colin Kaepernick.
Carson Wentz
Potentially.
could.
He did
Make it happen.
Carson Wentz could
We'll
make
make
that
it.
team a
I will
contender.
No,
Yeah,
no.
he is good enough.
Pause.
What do you mean,
Bro
pause?
lost to the
So
Jaguars in the
Carson Wentz
playoffs
makes
on the
them
line.
Matt
positive-
McDonald makes them better.
No,
Brady,
Carson
I didn't hear a
Wentz does
word
not
you
make them
said.
a Super Bowl contender.
I didn't mean. I meant division contender. That's what I meant.
On the line.
I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear, but they could definitely contend for the division with Carson Wentz there.
I
With the
could-
Bills and the Dolphins, though,
No.
What? Yeah. Why
no,
not?
dude, no.
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 I don't think so.
No.
They could compete for a playoff spot in the wild card,
Yeah.
maybe.
I
with
can't answer this.
Carson.
Are you taking Mac over Carson Wentz?
Oh.
Be honest.
I'm taking.
I am.
I'm
Carson.
taking the frat guys that live down the road.
Clayton, what
over
do you
Mac
think?
Jones.
No.
I'm taking the frat dudes that live down the road over Mac Jones.
Dude.
It's so hard though because Mac Jones had one amazing game this year that kind of makes you go, "Wait a minute, maybe he is a good
Yeah, that was
quarterback."
against the Eagles.
And then he's done
Who
nothing.
have
So.
been Not
Yeah.
And then he got
amazing.
bullied by Sauce Gardner, who's like this big around. So
Yeah, that's true.
He got
Yeah,
Sammy
what do you have to
Newton
say
sauce
about
like a
that,
little-
Brady? You didn't say anything in the Instagram
Mac
group
Jones
chat after I
is a
dumped that
dirty
clip
loud
in
enough
there.
that's gonna pop
Player.
up. So it won't matter.
Dirty player.
Did you say?
Mac Jones is a dirty football player,
Yes.
and he should be suspended for hitting him in the balls. That's not cool.
I agree.
Agreed.
That's a heinous act.
Yeah, that's just
Not
a bit
cool.
Dirty.
Not cool.
I mean, my
Come on,
franchise
Brady.
drill all the
I'm
time.
waiting.
My basketball team drafted Grayson Allen, so
That checks out.
All right, yeah, I might buy that then. But still,
and my football team employed Aaron Hernandez.
well, that was before we knew.
I was
was
saying,
like
that doesn't
ready to
count.
go.
No,
Everybody
no,
knew
he was on-
Grayson Allen
he was
was
on
a
the
dick
roster
when he
with
was
that.
Bad
coming out of
memories keep
college.
hanging around, man. We need to stop it.
Stop it. Your team
Everybody
also
knew
come
Grayson
away.
Allen was a dick coming out
Exactly.
of college. That doesn't that
You had
My franchise is employing the
You had
first
team-
individuals apparently.
you had
What other
players that
awful
delivered,
people have
bro.
you
But
Tom Brady.
I do have a player comparison I found earlier today.
If it's Mac Jones, I don't want it.
So there are two players here.
Silences.
There
oh,
are two
good
players
Lord.
here.
Oh,
So-
it's going to be one of those player A, player B. Which one do you think is better? So it's obviously Mac Jones is going to have the better stats.
Player
Yeah.
A, 7,546 passing yards, 41 passing touchdowns,
Johnny Manziel.
26
Dude, he can make them a
interceptions,
playoff team. The Jets would be a playoff.
Taylor
66.3%
Heineke.
completion percentage.
I haven't heard half these stats. All I heard was 41.
Okay, well, then I'll
touchdowns.
start over.
Brady, nobody cares.
Blake Bortles, dude, I'm in. I'll ride that train.
7,546 passing yards,
Choo-choo.
41
Sound.
passing touchdowns, 26 picks, 66.3% completion,
Josh McCown.
88.8 QBR.
Tyrod Taylor,
Tim Tebow.
Player B,
John Elway.
Jacoby
8,490 passing yards, 40 touchdowns,
Brian
20
Hoyer.
27 interceptions, 63% completion, and
Trace
83.5
McSorley.
rating.
Throw it on.
Player B.
I'm like,
Player A.
I ain't even
He had more
trying.
touchdowns.
Trace McSorley because he's better.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Who had more interceptions?
Tyler Huntley.
Player B had more interceptions.
He had less touchdowns
James
and more
Winston.
interceptions. Get him out.
Okay. Player A had more touchdowns, less interceptions, higher completion percentage, higher
What is this
QBR.
over?
Well, that's
He's more-
obviously
he's
going to
more
be Mac
consistent.
Jones.
Career.
So
This
who's
is
the
over
guy?
career.
A career.
He's more consistent. Give me
This
player.
is
A.
over career. The only thing that player B has is more passing yards.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with him. That's yards after catch.
All right, so player B has been
He did
behind
nothing.
in a lot of games. Good to know. I'm going player B.
It'd be
Well,
really
Mac
fun
Jones
this
is
season.
obviously player A. So who's player B?
Trevor Lawrence.
Like I
What?
said, I'm
Trevor
still
Lawrence
going-
is better.
Yep, player B, bro.
So wait, player A was Mac Jones. Yeah, I took a dub.
Winner,
Let's go.
You
POV.
did take a dub.
You're telling me, Brady, if you're starting an expansion franchise in Sioux Falls,
I'm not
South
telling you anything. I'm
Dakota
just reading the stats.
right now, you're
I'm not telling you
picking.
anything. I'm just reading the
No,
stats.
yeah, based off of stats, you would
Saying
pick
that
Mac
because
Jones
I
over Trevor
picked
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence
What's
to
the
be
stats
worse
say?
this year.
Yeah, but Trevor Lawrence had a Meyer year one, so
They also are both dog
And Matt
crap
Jones
years
had
from what I've
Matt
heard.
Patricia calling the offense here too. Your point?
But he also had the stud
What?
Bill Belichick.
No.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Brady,
but-
Mac Jones is
Yes.
terrible. You will find this out eventually. He is terrible.
He's not terrible. He is a solid quarterback when he is put into a system of what he is supposed to do. But there are so many guys who can do that.
He's a solid.
It's
bridge
more about
player.
leadership. And if he's going to be the Blake boy who's out there kneeing people in the nuts, give me Trevor Lawrence.
Fact.
He can't do a
Fact.
pregame speech.
Take
to say this
Terrible
is-
Bobby.
player. How can you be a
Older
captain
guy
player
getting
hitting
Mac
people in the
attack.
balls?
Pretty bad. Oh yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, Mac Jones looks like he should be doing a Jersey Mike's commercials.
No, he
With
looks like
with Danny DeVito?
looks like
Yes,
the milkman
exactly.
putting the milk crates on the front porch.
But Trevor
Yeah.
Lawrence looks like he should be in a L'Oreal.
Yeah, that man looks like
If I'm Sauce
Guave
Gardner,
lotion coming.
Mac Jones is going off in a stretcher. You're not doing that.
I can't wait.
What are you talking about over there?
Trevor Lawrence.
I wasn't sure what he
Disney
had.
Christmas movie.
Please give him a mark.
I can't wait till Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, he actually deserves one.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I don't
I
even care
can't
at this
reach
point.
that. I did chest today. I can't reach that. But anyways,
It's a little stretchy there.
All right, it is
I
6
don't know.
o'clock though, so
we got 15 minutes. Well, I have 15 minutes. I don't know. Do you need to go home?
Like at 6:10 max.
Okay.
What was that 6:30?
It's at 6:45.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, 6:10 max.
I can't wait for training camp within the next few years when Trevor Lawrence shows up like a buzz cut.
I hope it.
or like a short,
I
like
think he
comb
wears
over.
It's not gonna
Jacob DeGrom
happen.
style.
It's so funny.
I think he has long hair to
Clayton,
distract
I'm
people.
talking about
What?
Jacob DeGrom style. Jacob DeGrom started as the
Yeah.
long-haired flamethrower. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
When
When
Syndergaard
he
looked
Basically.
when I first watched Jacob DeGrom, he had long hair. That was like what 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
I never
Maybe
knew
a
the
little.
ground with long hair.
That might be a little longer
Oh,
longer
It
ago
would have
than
been
that.
like 18 and 19. It was when he won the Cy Young.
I'm a filthy casual.
That was the high.
Yeah, but you're also a Cardinals fan, so you don't have to pay attention to Jacob DeGrom.
Sure.
What?
I didn't know if you were gonna finish your comment. Okay, cool.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Brady, who do the Pats play this week?
Dallas.
Oh,
Who did the
well,
Cowboys play this week?
New England.
Oh,
But Dallas is also coming off a loss against Arizona. That was their growing pains game against Trayvon
It's
Diggs.
all right though because Josh Dobbs is better than Mac Jones. So
yes,
yeah,
yes.
all right.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
Yeah, Mac
We'll see
Jones
this week.
got eaten
Alright.
alive this week because the Dallas
Bro,
defense is going to.
That game went to OT last year. Or was that last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah, but Dallas lost the Cardinals.
Yeah, I understand that.
Defense is going to be absolutely pissed off.
You don't
Yeah,
have
so
Jalen
we'll see,
Mills
though.
to
Mac Jones is going to die.
push.
We do
CeeDee
actually
Lamb
have
after-
Jalen Mills still.
Oh,
don't worry. They do have Stephon Gilmore with a revenge game.
Yeah, that's true.
He's
I don't
gonna
know
get
if that counts
9
for revenge game.
interceptions.
Not left, but
better just stop throwing his way after 5. I mean,
Hey, honestly, as long as you cover Hunter Henry, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's
It's almost like they have a guy named Micah Parsons who can literally do anything on defense. So,
yeah,
Oh, I'm
we'll
aware.
rush him. We won't.
it
put
does
him in
hurt
coverage.
so
well,
bad.
yeah, but like he could.
Yeah, it
It
is.
does.
That's all right. Next man up. Part of the game.
Yeah,
Hurts my defense in fantasy a little bit.
about that.
Hurts your defense in real life a little bit. But you know what?
It won't hurt it
Ball.
from all.
You think?
No, I think they have a.
Say it hurt my pride.
yeah.
I
Don't
think-
worry, Leo. I will never
I
bet
think
on the
Dallas-
Jets.
Yeah, I
defense.
text this man, and he goes, "Dude, I hope they come back at halftime. My parlay." As I said, Brady, what the hell did I tell you about betting on my team?
Yeah.
Hey,
she-
man.
Leave them alone.
Hey, I bet on Clayton's team.
I was
and
gonna
they're
say you need to
2-0.
bet on my team every week.
They're 2-0 and
Yeah, they also played the shit can Titans. What do you want?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Here's that. What were you
we
saying?
play the Ravens this week.
Hey,
That'll
they,
be
It'll
that's
be a
our
good
toughest
divisional
test so
game.
far.
That
for
should
sure.
be-
they beat the
yeah.
Bengals too. Though.
Yeah, but the
But
Bengals
also
like
shit.
crap.
What do you want from this?
My bad, Clayton. I should have placed the Monday night parlay. Nick Chubb might still be alive.
What?
Yeah, it's all your
Yeah.
fault.
I don't
Nobody
think-
got severely hurt this Monday night. Right?
No.
That's
No,
true.
nobody
First
died.
hope.
As of right now.
We made it through one.
That's
go.
right now. But as long as we can control Lamar, we'll be fine. But
I think
obviously
we
that's
can.
easier said than
Fantasy
done.
reasons, I hope you
He
can.
says, as long as we control the most mobile quarterback in the NFL of the last
Yeah.
20
I
We
know.
years.
have JOK.
Hey,
We're
man.
fine.
They held Derrick Henry to 20 yards. Sadly, he might be washed now, but I believe in the Browns defense.
Jeremiah.
Derrick
Sports
Henry,
doing a
I
hell of
was
a
gonna
job,
say,
man.
Brady holding Derrick Henry to 20 yards. Like I was thinking about this week. Does it really hold like as much value as it did 2 years ago?
I don't know
No.
as much value as he did last year, but
Not
it's
as
still
2
kind
years
of
ago.
impressive.
No, because 2 years ago he was the rushing king.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
also had a better
Not
line
Russian,
then.
rushing.
They have like
Who?
one of the worst
Russell
teams
King.
in the NFL right
That's
now.
because you stole one of their best tackles, and then he tore his knee or tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that like 2 years ago there was a fight between like Julio, D-Hop, Devontae for like the best receiver in the league, like
Yeah.
that grouping, and then at the same time there was the fight between like Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, and Alvin Kamara for the best running back, and that was just all of Twitter was just fighting those two arguments, and it was like, what a simpler time.
Nah, man.
That's when you
How
throw Kirk
basically,
Cousins
like,
for
none of them
MVP
are
in there,
crazy.
too.
Dude, a simpler time was when Doug Martin and Adrian Peterson were going for the rushing title. That was a simpler time.
Well, Damian Tomlinson.
Not even simpler. Like we were
Frank Gore.
A very simple time was when the Browns drafted Colt McCoy to fill the starting gap. He's the first Browns quarterback I remember.
Reggie Bush.
Out
Leo-
of Texas.
Frank Gore
Texas.
outlives the Super Bowl era. All right. he can be anything.
That's why it makes him simpler.
Yeah, basically.
The
Also,
GOAT, Frank Gore.
let me know when we're done talking about NFL because I'd like to recap the Buckeye game.
I have one more thing.
I was
on the
going to wrap
NFL.
up the podcast. Go for it, good.
Just real quick.
I saw my buddy Zach in the gym today, and he stops me and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing November 19th?" I was like, "I don't know, probably watching the Browns." And he was like, "Well, my parents won a bid to where we can stand on the field during the game and meet the players. Do you want to go with me? And I was like,
That's sick.
That's
yeah, I want to go.
That's absolutely dope.
Who are they
But
playing?
yeah, that's the Steelers game.
Oh, nice.
You can meet TJ Watt too. What?
Please,
Watch
I'm
TJ
meeting
Watt
the
destroy
greatest.
Deshaun Watson.
Leo, Clayton would sock TJ Watt the first time.
No, don't put that out
No,
there.
that's
No,
an
he
awful
wouldn't.
idea.
I would metaphorically be like, "Ha, you loser, boo." I would not fight TJ Watt.
He wouldn't say a word to
No.
TJ Watt.
Like,
He'd be like, "Hello, sir, big fan. 6 sacks through 2
Yeah,
games
he's
is
your
awesome.
dad.
6 sacks through 2 games is
Like
awesome.
did-
That's all I got."
I hate
if
the
I
fact
give
that
you
you
a
did.
jersey, can you take it with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Aren't you a Lions fan?
I'm gonna give you my Garrett jersey.
Well, he's even wearing their colors right now.
No, bring the Jared Goff jersey and try to get it signed by
Deshaun, can you sign?
Deshaun, I need you to sign.
Bro, he also likes happy. Come on.
That'd be so funny.
Make it up to Isaac. I love happy endings just like you. Go Browns. P.S. I'm a Lions fan.
Go Tigers.
No tags. But Leo, Buckeyes game.
Yeah, the Buckeyes, it was looking rough there, fourth quarter. We won 17-14 against Notre Dame. It was a scrappy game.
Dogfight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won just because God, what's our defensive end's name? Number 44. I can't say his last name or his first name. Can't remember. But
he's
he was-
out of Hawaii, I think.
I can't.
Yeah, he is. He's Hawaiian.
What is that the problem?
Yeah. But anywho, he basically put the defense on his back for 2 plays, stacked the quarterback, and then they tried to throw a screen and he almost picked it off. Oh my God. Well, before we got to that point, I don't know, Ryan Day, we went 4th and 1, and we're like, it's
Evan
4th
Smith.
and 1. Let's go with an end around. Got on X, Twitter, roasted him.
That was so funny.
10 minutes later, I forgive you. Because I looked at my dad and I said, if we don't run the ball when we're on the 1 yard line with 3 seconds left, we're dumb.
I said the same thing. I was like, run it up the middle. Trust the O line. If we
Yes.
lose because we didn't win a pushing battle,
Mm-hmm. Then
So be
whatever. And the linemen, you bring back their buffet cards and they don't get them till next week.
yeah.
Yeah. Anywho,
And
shout out to
Hank.
So shout out to Nick Trainum, Chip Trainum, who literally was a linebacker 2 years ago,
Yep.
and now he's been a running back the past 2 years at Ohio State. And also shout out to Notre Dame for not being able to count. They played the final snap with 10 men.
You see what the coach said?
No, I didn't.
He's like, well, we knew we were playing with 10, but I didn't want to send another guy out and get a flag.
I understand that.
What about the second time?
The best, yeah, the best.
I don't know.
The best one was the guy who commented under Brady's post on our account. Why did they just call a timeout? And then I like added him. I'm like, they didn't have any.
Look at it,
He's
bro.
like,
There's no timeouts there.
But yeah,
On the
Ohio,
screen.
Ohio State moved up from 6. We moved up. Shout out to the AP polls. We moved up to 4. So now it's Georgia, Michigan at 2, Texas at 3, and then Ohio State at 4.
The only
Florida State dropped to
person,
5.
Yeah.
the only person, Georgia hasn't played anyone. Texas played someone.
They played Alabama.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Texas
Alabama.
beat Alabama.
Florida State's played a couple good people, so
Alabama
they
looks
should
bad,
be
though.
up there.
Yeah.
they do.
Honestly, it should be Texas 1, Florida State 2, Buckeyes at 3, and Georgia at 4. Honestly,
But they're not going to move
Yeah,
Georgia.
they won't
off
move
the
Georgia.
And
top
they don't want to
because
move
the fact
Michigan
that-
either.
good.
Well, if you look at it, Texas also hasn't. That win against Alabama was cool 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but Alabama's look
Whereas
rough.
Alabama looks atrocious right now.
That-
They don't
that
even,
is-
they don't
that's
know what
also
a
true.
quarterback is. It looks like the Patriots out there. They don't know what a quarterback is.
And when they do put a quarterback out there, it's dollar stored Lamar Jackson.
Exactly.
We have
How do you
that-
guys feel about Kyle McCord?
That's
It's
who you
been
should
4
start.
weeks. How are we feeling about Kyle McCord?
I think Kyle McCord will be fine by the end of the season.
I respect him after that
he's
final
gonna
drive.
He's
I
gonna
do.
keep getting better. He's obviously not the greatest Ohio State quarterback we've had
No.
since we've been
He just-
fans,
yeah.
but
Yeah, he's not league ready
he's not
quarterback.
awful. I
He
mean,
He's
just
a-
scraps.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's a guy who will probably come back next year.
Yeah.
These are
And
bright
he'll be a
lights.
quarterback his senior year and go to the draft and be like a 6th round, 7th round pick.
Maybe
Just-
higher.
or just be smart and like not go to the draft and pursue whatever your degree you have.
Did you guys hear that Stetson Bennett's on the non playing list?
I keep saying he's out.
Yeah.
He's always out.
I guess the rumor mill is that he has an alcohol abuse issue.
Well, he is like 28,
I was
so
gonna say, well, you were in
28.
college for
His
9
parents
years.
are
That'll do it.
multi-million-dollar pharmacists, and
Well, and
he's a 28-year-old rookie in the NFL.
and the rumor is that he didn't even graduate from college either. So
Oh, woe is him.
imagine.
I feel
That's it,
bad,
man,
but like,
baby.
I don't
feel
feel
bad,
bad.
like,
his
I
life-
don't feel bad, bro. Peaked in college.
bro should be top of the world, but whatever.
Yeah, he's at the bottom right now. He's like, what could have been? He's like
Apparently.
poor man's Johnny Manziel because at least Johnny Manziel went first round.
Poor man's Johnny.
Party by himself.
Man. I saw a Manziel
Johnny
jersey
Manziel
in
had to go to
the stands last
Cleveland.
week.
Bit of misery.
There's a pit of misery.
It's the factory of sadness. Thank you.
Dilly dilly.
I think the pit of misery right now is Chicago Bears.
Yes.
That's a fact.
All right, I got a dip.
Yep,
I think we can all dip. I think that was a podcast.
Yeah.
that's podcast. Thank you guys for joining us here on Hot Take Sports episode 108. Had some MLB, NBA, and NFL action along with some college football. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Do not forget to leave us your best hot take. Use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase. Shout out Drew Siferd Racing, and we will see you all next time.